Okay, it's Monday, October 21st, and just want to give you a little update on the well house. Haven't done anything with the well house. I'll bring you back here in a minute and show you what I found. But definitely looks a lot different back there. Over the last week, I've done a lot of work in the backyard. So at this point, you might want to stop. I mean, let me finish my statement first. But at this point, you might want to stop here and go back and look at my video titled October 8th, 2013. Go watch that video. And basically what I did in that video is I just walked you around the property and showed you, what was going on. And you can see what the backyard here looked like when the well house was still here, and all the vegetation and stuff was back there. I showed you what Dad helped me with at the beginning of the month when him and Mom were out here. But I'll just show you some of the things that have happened since, well, in the last week. So go ahead and stop here, pause here, open another window, and go back and look at the video that's titled October 8th. I'll wait. Yeah, now you can go now. Go now. Go and look at that video now. Yeah, I'll wait. Really, I'm not going anywhere. I'll wait. So did you see it? Cool. Okay, well, let's just take a little wander. Bang. Bright light. Well, one of the first things I did, and if you have watched my tearing the well house video down, and to introduce that, oh, the sun feels good today. To introduce that video, I was working on this gate over here when my wife came out and said, "What's that white building?" So it's not showing up very well in my viewfinder, but I took this section of fence out and I built a gate. And where you see the trash can right there, that's where I'm going to cut a road in, and so I can come right up straight off the cul-de-sac. I'll probably take that fence and stuff out of there, but yeah, that's what I was working on when my wife wanted to see this well house. So so I walked her back here. I said, "Come on, honey, let's go look at the well house." And that's where the well house videos came from. Tearing down the well house video. But where I'm standing right now, you see behind me, it's pretty cleared out. I cleared this back in the spring. Just a section to the end of that fence right there. Oh, rat dog. And I cleared this all out. And then on the other side of the fenced-in backyard area, Dad and I cleared that out at the beginning of this month. And then I slowly worked my way into the backyard, and I got a little jiggy with a chainsaw in the Suburban and a chain, and I stripped it all out. There's the well. Let's go check it out. This is what facilitated this whole process. This is what the catalyst, if you will. Blocking the sunlight. Can you see that? Yeah. Drip, 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 drip. Yeah. So I just got this little PVC. This is left over from my sprinkler system. I just got it collecting the drippage and diverting it away. Try to dry this out a little bit over here. This thing is broken. It don't work. And I'm not even gonna. Yeah, that thing's solid. Cool. So. Yeah, I don't want to get on that thing with a pipe wrench until I got all my ducks in a row and I have the parts that I think I need and then some. And I need to cut this insulation off of here and inspect the tank to make sure that it's even capable of being repaired. If it's not, I'll have to. Worst case scenario, if I screw it up, it's all under warranty. Bought a house warranty. So I'll just have to pay $75 to have somebody come out and replace it all. But if you, in that October 8th video, you saw those two trees that were bookending, I called it bookending the property. There's one on either side of the backyard fence. There's like a fenced in, an 84 by 84 fenced in yard in my backyard. So I kind of have two backyards, if that makes any sense. Because the property is trapezoidal, it's not square. So, but the inner, I call it the inner sanctum, is square, 84 by 84. And on the outside of that fence, there was these two indigenous trees. And I took them out. And one of them is like within 10 feet of the water main, so I don't want to rip it out like I ripped this other one out with my truck. And let me tell you, man, these trees are hard to pull. If you're familiar with the Thomas the Tank Engine series, Joby wood, yeah, this stuff is dense. I don't know how old these trees were, but I got a stump over there. I can probably start counting rings, but 100 years at least. And the one that was in the backyard, inside the backyard, was about the size of both of these on the outside of the backyard combined, and it was split right down the middle because it had gotten so heavy that it actually split the trunk. There's the other one. It's twice the size of that one that I just ripped out, and about right there is my best guess. Where my foot is where the water main is. So, and these root structures are just, there's so many roots that come off this, feeder roots that come off the tap root. I got some firewood there. Now I gotta get in here with a tractor and with some rippin tines and kind of rip all this stuff up and grade it so it's flat, or at least grade it so water actually runs away from the house. And I got to get inside the backyard and do the same thing there and get rid of the tidal pools that accumulate when it rains out here. We had back in late August, restoking my fire. Late August, early September, we had some rain come through here that we had one gully washer that flooded our backyard. And there's a low spot in my backyard. It's at one point probably had about 2 feet of water in it. And the ground is so hard out here that it doesn't soak in right away. It takes time for it to absorb. So it tends to run. So, yeah, where Rat Dog is, you see that hole? behind Rat Dog. Right over in there. The thing filled up with water. There was a low spot over there by the corner of the house. Yeah, I want to get rid of all that. So, let's take a walk out here outside the property. I'll show you what these trees look like when they don't have, you know, a direct water source like my well. They say that they do bear some kind of weird ass fruit, which is great for the birds and everything, but they make a heck of a mess in these leaves. Yeah. You know, they're messy. This new growth, see those thorns? Those things, they hurt. Look at that one. There we have my finger. I'm trying to do this. I got stuck in the arm with one of those. I don't wonder if there's any botanists that subscribe to my channel. Can you tell me what kind of tree this is and if it has any toxic properties? Yeah, anyway. So there's my back 40. I rebuild that. That's going to happen first, but I'm going to square off. I'm going to rebuild this well house, and I'm going to square off that fence so that it's square with the house and the fence. Right now it's not. It's just kind of not square with anything. Although it might be, no, it's not even square with the property line. I think it might be square with that property line. I don't know, I have to measure it. But got some ideas, some cool ideas for the well house and how we're gonna. Here I go with we again. Of course, I might have to elicit Debbie's help on some of this stuff, but I'm leaning towards timber frame. Rick, why would you do that? It's just a well house, you know. But I got to look at it, and you know. Before I had this big tree blocking the view of the well, so you couldn't even see it. But now I'm going to be looking at it every day. And, you know, I'm not going to live here forever. I'm eventually going to die, and I don't anticipate this being my last house that I live in. God, I hope not. And when I leave this property and turn it over to its new steward, I want them to be able to come out here and go, holy crap. This well house is built better than the house itself. Exactly. I didn't build the house. Some hunyuk that didn't give a crap built the house. I'm not some hunyuk that doesn't give a crap. So, but we still got a lot of work to do to the well. And so, subject for another video. The outbuilding out here, my workshop, that's way down the road. But I'm going to, plug away at this, and I got plenty of things to do and plenty of opportunities to videotape it. So that's an update. That's what's happened over last week. If you like what you see, do this. Thumbs up. Your little button there, down there. Thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please do. And yeah, throw me a comment, even if it's a bad one. I don't care. I can take it. I'm willing to suck long enough to get good at this. So, Tell me what you think. If you think my videos suck, tell me. Well, you know, if you think my videos suck, go ahead and tell me that they suck, and then tell me how you think I should improve them. How's that? Be constructive in your criticism. Don't be a hater. If you think you can do better, go get a camera and do it yourself. I'm just saying. All right, enough of my mindless rambling. I think I'll go sandblast something. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll go sandblast something. So until next time, rate, comment, subscribe, blah, blah, blah. Bye. Have a good day.